Hello everyone and welcome to Note to Self, a show about mental health, human rights, and everything else you might be scared to talk about. I'm your host, Alyssa Williams, here with my co-host, Megan Preston. Hello.
Hello.
We are so excited for the show. We have been talking about doing a podcast for a long time, and then we were given the opportunity to have the show on MSU TV. And we're just so thrilled to have this opportunity, not only to just, get out there with the things that we are passionate about, but also to start a dialogue about certain things.
Yeah, it's just so hard to talk about certain topics, especially like as women in our age range where some topics are taboo to talk about. Mm-hmm. So it's really good that we get our own platform to be able to be the voice for other women who don't get that platform.
And another thing is where we live. I feel like, would you consider Kentucky a southern area?
Oh yeah, we're definitely in the Bible Belt.
Mm-hmm.
I looked up the Bible Belt regions. And it goes from like Oklahoma all the way to the east side. So
that makes things hard as well to be open and honest about certain things.
Right.
So a big thing that we want to talk about today is gender roles and the spectrum of gender.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what do you have to say about that, Megan?
Well, I mean, gender roles cover just so much just under that. But I feel like a big thing for us is, especially, again, the age range where we're at, we are at the age where our grandmothers and our mothers were settling down, getting married, having babies, becoming domestic housewives, and now we don't necessarily have to do that, and the expectation, although it's still there, it's not as expected of us as it used to be.
Definitely. And I feel like a thing that we talk about a lot, me and you, is we kind of embrace our masculinity, like our masculine sides as women. And that has always been something that women have done, but not necessarily out in the open. Like, just being comfortable in both ends of that spectrum, wearing whatever you want to wear. Like, I enjoy shopping in the men's section a lot, everywhere I go. And just like simple things like that, but also like heavier things as well.
And just because we like to do things that guys like to do doesn't make it doesn't make us any less of women. Like, just because I want to wear guy clothes doesn't mean I'm trying to be a guy or anything like that. I'm just trying to be comfortable in who I am and what I personally enjoy.
Definitely. So after we go into our break, we will be bringing on Jude O'Neill. He is one of our best friends and, of course, a trans man. So we wanted to get his perspective on his journey and how he views the gender spectrum. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
At MSU, I know I can succeed because of our professors. And while I may disagree about the amount of homework at times, I know I can count on them to be there for me. So thank you for making Moorhead a home and each class a family.
Taking place at the Claypool Young Art Building, Morehead State University's Department of Art and Design is home to a number of programs and classes. You can take courses in painting, drawing, graphic design, history, photography, and more. You can even obtain a degree in art education or a Bachelor of Fine Arts. To find out more about the Department of Art and Design, you can call 606-783-2766 or email arde@moreheadstate.edu.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Note to Self. On today's show, we have Jude O'Neill.
Hello.
Hi, Jude.
Hello.
We're so excited to have you. So, of course, this show has been, in the works for quite some time. And our first guest, we wanted to have Jude. First off, we want to start off with a bang. And second off,
so glad.
We know that you are aware of, the gender spectrum since you're a trans man. So can you talk more and elaborate more on that?
Yes. So one thing that I've noticed in my life is up until I was about 21, I never thought that I could be any gender than what I was assigned at birth. I was raised in a conservative household, so it was pretty much instilled in me, if you will, that, you know, I'm a girl, but there's always been something different about me. And I've always like leaned more towards the tomboy stuff, like more towards like wanting to skateboard and like do things that are gendered, things that guys do, like more hands-on stuff. But then last December, I was just laying in bed, 21 years old, and I was like, you know what? I am a grown adult. I can go on testosterone if I want to. And then I did on January 4th of 2021, and now I am, I just passed my 2-month mark, and my voice is deeper, I have banging muscles, and confidence out the roof.
Okay, so we will be back after the break.
No matter where they go.
No matter how high they soar.
They never forget where they learned to fly.
Once an eagle, always an eagle.
Once an eagle, always an eagle.
Once an eagle, always an eagle.
Welcome back to Note to Self. We were just speaking with Jude about his transition, and now we're going to dive in about his transition's impact on dating.
So something I've noticed is an insecurity of mine has always been, so far, is do you perceive me as a man? And if so, does it bother you that I still have a woman's body? Mm-hmm. Because I haven't chosen to do top or bottom surgery. Mm. And I really don't have any desire to, because the woman's biology, the woman's makeup is already so beautiful, and I'm so obsessed with myself that I really appreciate and love my body, and I don't want to change it. But I chose testosterone because it enhances my body. But about relationships, that really came into effect because I'll be talking to new women, and you know, I'll introduce myself as Jude, and they have no idea what my birth name was, what the past 22 years of my life has been. So it really feels like I'm like introducing myself as a new person. And I really, really like it, because I've only talked to about like two to five girls, and I've asked them all, like, you know, like, you guys see me as a man? And they're like, yeah, I couldn't see you as anything else. And I'm like, that's crazy, because I live in my head, and I've been a woman for 21 years or whatever. So like, I've lived the life as a woman, and now I'm a man. Yeah. That's really cool. That is really cool.
Well, thank you so much, Jude, for coming on the show and talking to us, you know, about your experience of being a trans man. And we're so happy to have you.
Yeah. Of course.
So up next, Liv and Shelby are going to hit the streets to talk to some students about their dating experiences. This is a segment we like to call Post-it Note.
Hi, I'm Liv Walker, and welcome to our new segment, Post-it Note. With Valentine's Day lurking right around the corner, love is in the air, but so is rejection. But we're not here to talk about love. We ask students questions we're dying to know. Now, let's take a look at that. What is the worst date that you've been on?
Oh, I went to a movie theater, but like his parents came and they paid for everything, but they like sat up front and I sat in the back. Just awkward.
The worst date I've ever been on was with this guy I didn't really know very well. And we went to go to Taco Bell, and like my leg hit the glove box, and he was like, oh, be careful, I have a gun in there.
I had a guy that didn't even take me out anywhere, so.
What would your friends say is your type?
Oh, definitely a nerdy boy.
I don't know.
They would say mine is a frat boy noodle.
I could see that.
If your love life was a movie, what would the title be?
Non-existent.
You're gonna be lonely forever.
Oh my God. What's your opinion on the mullet?
Oh, hate it. Hate them. They're so bad. I don't think anyone can pull them off.
It's depending on the person. Sometimes they can rock it. Others, no. Please no.
On the mullet, I think it's really hot on girls, but I don't like it on guys.
What about the man bun?
certain people, but still not my favorite.
What's your opinion on the man bun?
Man bun. I think man buns are hot.
What drink best describes you as a person?
Watermelon Mountain Dew.
Iced coffee. Reliable.
Tell me your relationship status by only saying a flavor of ice cream.
Vanilla.
That's what I said.
Orange circle.
Strawberry.
Let's do like cotton candy.
Do you have a code word for when a date goes bad that you text your friends?
We have a weird emoji. I forget what it is, but it's a certain like emoji that like nobody uses, and we send that.
If you were the opposite sex for a day, what's the first thing you would do?
Honestly, look at it and be like, what the heck are you doing down there? Go look in the mirror naked.
Wow, I bet you did not expect some of those responses. I for sure did not. But thank you guys so much for watching this segment of Post-it Note. And Alyssa and Megan will be right back with Note to Self after the break.
It never gets old, huh?
Nope.
Kind of makes you want to.
Breaking a song?
Yeah? I love the sunset.
I love Eagle Lake.
I love the forest.
I love when Eagles play.
I love the campus.
And all its sights and sounds.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love philosophy.
We love diversity. I love English.
And all its weird words.
I love the music.
And all its melodies.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
Boom-de-yada, boom-de-yada.
I love fraternities.
I love sororities.
I love to draw things.
And all the athletes. I love Moorhead.
It's such a pretty place.
Boom-de-yada, 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 boom-de-yada.
Welcome back. We've reached to our final points of the show, and we're just going to sit and talk about a little bit of everything that went on in this episode.
Gender roles.
Yes, Jude. Oh, what a guest.
I know, what a ball of energy. So Jude actually brought up some very cool points about, you know, how he doesn't feel the pressure to change every aspect of his physical body. And I honestly thought that that was so beautiful, you know, just to kind of be showing as male, but also just accept, you know, what's happening.
Yeah, because, you know, it's hard to feel accepted for who you are just as who you are. So when you're going through such a big transition where you're changing every aspect of yourself that you don't like, it's like, are they going to accept me for who I want to be rather than what they see me as?
Yeah, definitely. And I think everyone can learn that, or learn from that. It doesn't matter, you know, what you identify as, where you come from. I think everyone just wants to be accepted as to who they truly are. And that's really important.
Yeah, honestly, one of the most important things in love.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who tuned in to Note to Self. This has been Megan Preston and Alyssa Williams. Remember to take care of yourself, and thanks for watching.